every anime protagonist.
The self-insert MC is pretty much the bread and butter of every
Yeah, this is the most boring one. I hate this.
Every single season in the anime industry, we have a new self-insert MC as the
Yes,
protagonist.
I'm not self-insert because it's not like me.
The main character is bland and generic by design.
Man, I'm not self-insert. I'm not like
allowing
this.
the viewer to project themselves
I'm not like this
onto
guy.
the protagonist. Some famous examples of self-insert MCs that I know of are Toya Mochizuki from In Another World with My Smartphone, Ichika Orimura.
This is the least self-insert thing ever. Nobody looks like this.
And let's not forget the one and only Kirito from Sword Art Online. He's often the one credited for the
Man, I
rise of
wanted to be
self-insert
Kirito,
MCs
to
in
be
anime.
honest.
Moving on, self-insert MCs are usually male. They have average looks, usually having dark hair. They are very skilled at fighting.
This is a bad thing when you realize that you are more pathetic than the self-insert character.
And lastly, they appear very attractive to all female characters in their verse for some reason. Personally,
Yes,
I
always.
think this trope is
Even
kind of
Tigers.
boring, as there's no room for personality or character development. Stupid main characters. Who needs
This is me, man. Oh no, this is not.
brains
Okay.
when you've got muscle? Stupid MC.
Man, I am the
are
stupid.
usually
I am the
found
stupid.
and shown in anime.
This
They
is me.
usually make
Literally.
up for the lack of intelligence with their enthusiasm, determination, and overwhelming power. Some
Yes,
famous
that's me,
examples
man.
of stupid main characters are Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto, Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece.
Yes,
and
I'm
let's not
exactly
forget
like
the
Luffy.
Son Goku
Man,
from
I'm
Dragon Ball. Rest
Goku.
in peace,
Man, I'm the
Toriyama,
same
by the
person
way.
as Goku. I can say this.
Some key features of a stupid MC are they frequently fail at basic tasks, they're prone to shouting their beliefs, and they often eat 10 times their body weight. Unlike a self-insert MC, stupid MCs have depth, which adds to their character. Take Luffy
I don't think Naruto is the stupid type. I don't think
for
he is.
example. He is a stupid MC done right. His idiocy serves a purpose. As his fights have no clear strategy, he often comes up with unique ways to fight,
Yes, he
catching
uses
all
his
of
intuition.
opponents off guard with weird and
Luffy is super
unexpected
creative.
strategies. The manipulative MC is a character who plays 4D chess while everyone
Yes.
else is playing checkers. They're often highly intelligent. Every conversation is a
And
chess
they're all
match
chads. They all have a lot of
for
girls
them, and
around
anybody
them.
can be used as a pawn in their eyes. Some popular examples of a protagonist manipulator are Yuichi Katagiri from Tomodachi Game, Lelouch v Britannia from Code
And they're always
Geass,
dark.
Finally, Kiyotaka
They're always
Ayano
like
Koji
this.
from
Nobody can
Classroom of
understand
the
my
Elite,
feelings
which
because I
everyone
don't
should
have
pretty
them.
much know by now. The trope of having a manipulative MC allows for intricate plot points and satisfying, all according to planned moments.
Yes.
These characters
Oh,
often
they're all
find themselves in
Aizen.
situations
They're
where
all
the cards
Aizen.
are stacked up against them, but they still somehow
But I
end
have
up
to say, Lelouch is a really
winning,
good
leaving
protagonist.
you wondering how the hell did they even do all of that. Ayano Koji is a good example of a manipulator. On the outside, he looks like a regular student, but he's actually much more than that. His stats looks like this. He is always
Man,
several
my intelligence is
steps
F.
ahead of his opponents, always having plans for multiple situations. He single-handedly brought Class D, the worst class, which it had been for years, in front of Class C in a matter of months. He was the one
lot of
orchestrating
pathetic
every single
people.
win that Class D had, and nobody
I'm
knew
gonna
that
save
he
all
was
you
responsible
dumb
for
people.
it. When Ryuin confronted Ayano Koji, he believed he was just a weakling, but when it was finally time to throw hands, him and his goons got destroyed. Before we continue this video, I just want to say
Okay, I have to say this. The
we're
manipulator
really
is
close
cool
to
too.
100
It's a-
subscribers. It would actually mean the world for me if you guys could subscribe to my channel, so please. The pacifist MC represents a character who rejects violence and seeks peaceful solutions, often in contrast to their violent
No,
past
this is not me. I love
or
violence.
surroundings.
I think
Some
violence is the first option
examples
you
of this
need
are
in your
Thorfinn
life.
from Vinland Saga, Vash the Stampede from Trigun, and finally Aang from Avatar The Last Airbender.
My
Pacifist
God.
MCs
Aang
are
is
characterized
a
by
really
their
good
strong
protagonist.
moral convictions against violence. From I'll kill you all to I will run, Thorfinn is the representation of pacifism. After years as a violent warrior, Thorfinn swears non-violence no matter what. Rather than resolving conflicts with violence, Thorfinn believes it is better to seek peaceful solutions through dialogue and
What a loser, peace.
compromise.
We want war.
Thorfinn's pacifism stems from the realization that
We
violence
want
only
access.
creates more violence.
We
in
want
a
to use
never-ending
access.
cycle. He understands that to truly atone for his violent past, he must create more than he destroyed, with his ultimate goal being to create a world free
Yeah, it's a
from war
very
and
good-
violence.
I have to
As
watch
his
this
late
anime
father
because
once
I
told him,
haven't
a
seen
true warrior doesn't
it.
need a sword. The realistic MC stands out by
This
being
is realistic
refreshingly
crime.
human. This trope presents protagonists who struggle, make mistakes, and grow in ways that mirror real-life experiences. Some examples of this are Shinji from Evangelion,
Oh my God,
Okabe
this is
from
too real.
Steins Gate,
No,
Denji
my
from Chainsaw
God.
Man, and lastly
No.
Subaru from ReZero.
It's so
All
sad, man.
realistic
When you identify yourself
characters have the
like
same
someone
key
similar
features
to
that make them feel
Shinji.
human, having a
Your
flawed
life's fucked.
personality,
And I
imperfect
have to say I'm like
decision-making,
that.
and finally, realistic emotional responses to trauma. Seeing a realistic MC grow as a character gives you a feeling of accomplishment as you see them struggle through difficult situations.
I think this is
with
the best type
believable
of
responses.
protagonist.
Natsuki Subaru from ReZero embodies the realistic MC trope perfectly. When he found himself first trapped in the fantasy world, he did not get some sheep power or a goddess by his side. He was alone,
Nice.
and he struggled, with the only ability he had being returned by death. In ReZero, Subaru faces consequences for his actions and words. Subaru suffered through his many deaths, and he became broken and depressed at some points of the story. But despite that, Subaru manages to grow as a person. He
Man,
learns not to
I've
rely
never
on his
watched
ability, but to
ReZero.
rely on himself and the
So I didn't know
connections he
that
makes
this
with
guy
other
dies a
people.
lot of
The
times.
realistic MC trope is my favorite trope on this list, as it allows for the best storytelling
Yes, I
in
agree.
anime. The relatable MC stands out from the rest of
This
the
is not relatable. I'm not like that.
protagonists by mirroring the struggles of everyday life.
No, I
This
think I
presents
am.
protagonists
I think
who
I
face
am. I know.
familiar
I
obstacles,
Butch the Rock. I know
insecurities,
this
and
anime.
struggles, same as real people. In a way, it's kind of similar to realistic MCs, as both represent
I'm
good
relatable because she's autistic and I'm
character
autistic too.
development.
So
Some examples of relatable MCs that I found are Hitori Goto from Bocchi the Rock and Tomozaki from bottom tier character Tomozaki-kun.
These characters share realistic personal struggles and relatable fears and aspirations.
Bocchi suffers from social anxiety, which prevents her from pursuing her dreams as a musician.
I think
and
she's
a band
autistic too. I don't know.
member. Social anxiety and the passion for music are common things someone might have in reality. Bocchi eventually manages to overcome those
it's so
fears,
cute.
however, by
Man,
gradually
when every friend of yours have some different color,
building up
different hair color, it's so cool, man. You have a blue hair color, you have a red hair
confidence. She's
color.
able to build close friendships and finally
That's a
chase
real
her
friendship,
dreams.
when
Every
nobody
setback
has
that
the
she
same
faced,
hair
every
color.
small victory that she had, all of it felt authentic. Her moving out of her comfort zone to chase her dreams is something that we all must do in life to achieve success and fulfillment.
The Protector is a MC beloved in shonen anime, embodying selflessness and safeguarding others. Some examples of this are Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer,
Yeah,
Ichigo Kurosaki
they're
from
nice,
Bleach,
but they're
and
not so-
Gon Freaks from Hunter x Hunter. These
Like they're never the most interesting character of their anime. Like everybody thinks Killua and Kurapika
characters have a
are cooler than Gon.
strong sense
I
of
love
justice,
Gon.
empathy,
I love
and the
Gon.
willingness to sacrifice themselves.
But come
for
on,
others.
man.
Even though I haven't
Kurapika
watched too much
and
of Bleach,
Killua are
Ichigo
cooler.
Kurosaki shows the role of protector perfectly. His main motivation is to protect his family and friends. I'm pretty sure throughout the entire series, all of Ichigo's main fights are about him protecting someone or trying to save someone. He pushes himself again
Yes,
and
it's a
again
very
to
true
get stronger in order to protect those he cares
hero.
about. The Martyr MC is similar to the Protector, but it's kind of different. They take self-sacrifice to the extreme, often willing to embrace death or suffering for a greater cause.
Oh my
Some
God,
example
fate.
that fill this role are Lelouch from Code Geass, Madoka from Madoka Magica, and finally Kiritsugu from Fate Zero. Throughout the entire Fate Zero
Yeah, this is the
anime,
coolest guy
Kiritsugu
ever.
faces the moral
Man, this is the coolest guy. He's just shooting people and smoking at the same time.
dilemma,
I
the
don't know.
trolley problem. I'm sure you've
It's
heard
really
of
cool.
it before. This problem involves choosing between killing a few or killing many. Throughout the
Man, I just killing many.
entire series, we see Kiritsugu commit atrocities in pursuit of the Holy Grail so he can get his wish. But
Why
when
would I kill one if I can kill
he
1,000?
finally made it to the end, it was impossible. He really sacrificed everything for an idea. He's a man who martyrs his own soul in pursuit of an impossible ideal. An anti-hero main character
Ah, this
is
is
a
me,
person
I am.
who lacks conventional heroic qualities, often employing morally questionable methods to achieve their goal.
Riding a
Some examples of this
horse,
are
that's
Lelouch
me.
from Britannia, Light Yagami, and Eren Yeager. Anti-hero MCs are characterized by their complex morality, often using
I think
questionable
the guy from Fate, the Kiritsushi,
means to
is
achieve noble
Kiritsugi
ends.
is
They
a
typically
anti-hero
possess
too.
a strong sense of justice, but their methods may be ruthless or manipulative. These characters often have traumatic backstories, driving their actions and justifying their ends. They frequently clash with
My
both
bros.
enemies and
Me and my
allies,
bros.
creating immense
Driving
tension
mechas.
throughout the story.
Lelouch embodies the anti-hero archetype through his quest for revenge and world reformation. He uses his geas and strategic brilliance to manipulate both allies and enemies, causing
anime is so
numerous
good.
deaths in the pursuit of his goal.
But Lelouch isn't just some evil character. He cares a lot for the people that are important to him, and he'll do anything to protect them, even if it means becoming the greatest villain.
A Chunibyo main
Yes,
character
he does
is a
some weird things by the
protagonist
end.
who indulges in grandiose delusions, often acting out elaborate scenarios based on their imagined importance or abilities. Some examples include Sid Kagano, Yuta Togashi, or Jirai Ando. Chunibyo MCs are characterized by their vivid imaginations and tendency to create elaborate fantasies about
Schizophrenic.
themselves. Sid is the perfect example of Chunibyo archetype. He takes it to the next level in terms of Chuni. Sid doesn't just fantasize about himself, he lives in his fantasy.
I'm a little bit schizophrenic too, so I understand this one. I used to talk to with dinosaurs. I used to talk to dinosaurs when I was a kid. Not a last year, to be honest. I used to talk to dinosaurs. Sometimes I'm sad. I'm like, oh my god, I need to talk to someone. And I do like Simba. I look up at the sky and I wait to my father lion to appear. But sometimes appears a dinosaur and I talk to a triceratops. And we talk together.
Organization.
We have a great talk about life.
Mastermind, even when no one is watching. The Giga Chad MC represents the pinnacle of power, confidence, and charisma in nearly all endeavors. Embodied by characters like Anos Foldigode, Tatsuya Shiba, and Gojo Satoru. These three characters are arguably the strongest in the verse. They are all overly confident in their powers, but they can back it up. Every conflict they face, they can control with ease and precision. These characters typically have a strong sense of justice or personal code. While they may appear arrogant,
personal code of him this loves with his sister.
Show kindness to allies and respect to worthy opponents. Anos epitomizes the Giga Chad archetype well through his immense magical power and unwavering confidence. There was this one time where he was sieging a castle covered with an invincible magical barrier. Rather than dealing with the barrier, Bro decided to casually pick it up, spin the castle and the people inside it like a basketball, then yeet it to oblivion. And in his very first fight in the academy, he literally killed and resurrected a guy over and over for the fun of it, which at the time,
what anime is this? I wanna watch this.
That nobody even knew was possible. While Misfit of
what a
Demon King
psychopath! I wanna watch
Academy
this.
may not have the best storytelling, Anos
No,
just
of course
carries the
this
entire
doesn't
show.
have the best storytelling. This guy's throwing a castle.
Literally. A resilient main
fuck?
character is a protagonist who demonstrates exceptional mental and physical toughness.
Guts has a great life. He's complaining.
Insurmountable
I don't know
obstacles and trauma. Characters like Guts, Hanaki, and Yakinori.
Yeah, Guts has a great life.
These characters typically face overwhelming odds, physical
Just
and
because he was born out of a corpse.
emotional pain, and
A hanged corpse.
repeated
That's a
setbacks.
good
Yet
life.
continue to push forward. Guts shows a resilient MC through his unbreakable
You're
will
crying
and
for no
ability to
reason.
survive unimaginable horrors shown in Berserk. He endured the eclipse, where he saw the betrayal of his best friend and massacre of his comrades. Despite the overwhelming odds
Yes, I
against
think
him,
this is
he
a bummer.
endures. An opportunist main character is a protagonist who prioritizes their own benefit, taking advantage of situations and people around them. Kazuma is basically the perfect example of an opportunist MC because of his constant scheming
I have to say this. I love this type of
willingness to
protagonist.
exploit others for personal gain. Some specific examples include using his party members' abilities in unconventional ways to overcome challenges, manipulating the depth system to essentially enslave Aqua, taking advantage of Darkness's masochistic tendencies in combat situations, and most impressively, exploiting loopholes and technicalities in quests and social interactions. When Bro was tasked to purify an alligator-infested lake, Kazuma did it in a way no one expected. He shoved Aqua into a cage and just threw her in there.
The hothead MC
What a fucking asshole.
is a protagonist known for their quick temper and impulsive actions. They often have a strong sense of justice
I
and
don't know if
personal
Edward
code
is
that
a-
fuels their
is the
emotional
hothead.
reactions. Take Edward Elric for example. His explosive reactions to being called short often leads to comical outbursts. Edward also likes rushing into dangerous situations without fully thinking of the consequences, simply driven by his determination to restore his brother's body. The down bad MC
Oh
is a
my god,
protagonist
now we're talking, man. Now we're talking.
driven by strong romantic or sexual desires, often leading to humorous acts and awkward situations.
most
Issei
pathetic
from
one.
High School DxD shows this characteristic the most, with his goal of becoming the harem.
Man, I don't know if this guy's that pathetic, to be honest, because when you see this, you say, this is the most pathetic guy in the planet. Man, I'm seeing I don't know if this picture shows how pathetic this guy is, to be honest. It appears that he's thriving, he's having a good life.
King, which drives many of his actions and decisions. Feel free to like and subscribe so we
Yeah,
can
but
continue.
I like those types. My favorite one is man, I love the down bad, to be honest. I don't know. This is not the down bad. Yeah, I love the down bad because